Hello everybody, welcome to Steve's Jazz Workouts. This is an introductory video. We're going to be talking about concepts in jazz, concepts in music in general, and we're going to be working out our fingers. That's the idea here, is we're going to be not just using concepts in our mind, but we're going to be translating them to our fingers and working them out, getting the sound stuck in there. Once the sound is in your finger, and your fingers know how to make the sounds, in any place on the neck, you will be able to pull that out whenever you need it. When you're improvising with a bunch of people, when you're playing in a big band, when you're just sitting alone in your house just trying to make the noises, that's how you make that jump from a concept to something that's actually useful and playable. Is you do the workouts and you get it in your fingers. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today, is how to work out these sounds in our fingers. And the first sound that we're going to be working on is a diminished chord resolving to a minor chord. In this case, it's a minor 6 chord. So if you don't know what a diminished chord is, this is we're going to start from an intermediary place right here, and we can go through the basic concepts of music at another time if that's something that people want. But what we're going to be talking about now is just a diminished chord resolving to a major chord and the scales and chords that are associated with that. So if you know anything about diminished chords, it looks like this. It can go up and down the scale in minor thirds. And you know that it is basically just a seventh with the root moved up one space. So like this is F7. So if you play F7, except for you take out the F and you put an F sharp in its place, that's a diminished chord, okay? And a G6 is just, in my opinion, it's when you play the 6th in place of the 7th. So instead of playing the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of playing the 6 or the major 6 or the minor 6, just skip the 7th altogether and play the 6. And that's a jazzier sounding chord. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on the arpeggios and how to resolve the two arpeggios of those two chords back and forth. And it's some good exercises for that. So the first one we're working on is the diminished chord. So the diminished chord has a really cool arpeggio. It's just first finger, pinky, second finger, then down, just the same pattern over and over again. And it's such a good arpeggio to get underneath your finger because you can it can move all over the scale. But what we're talking about today is a good exercise to how to resolve that into the minor 6. So what we're going to be doing with these tones in mind, with that resolve in mind, we're going to be going. Then we're going to go. And that's the root. So we're going to walk down the scale in an arpeggio. And the diminished, go up one, and then come back down in that really cool minor 6 arpeggio. And like I said, in a minor 6 arpeggio, you're gonna lose that. That would be a normal G minor arpeggio, but it's kind of bluesy, kind of rock and rolly. For jazz, you want to have some color in there. You want to have So what I recommend is just sitting around on your couch with your guitar unplugged. Hopefully your wife will let you do this, and or whoever you live with will not throw things at you when you annoy them, but just sit there and it's a good one. You can move it all over the scale. You can, start in different places and try and resolve different places, but that's a good place to start. Start working your fingers out. There's going to be a play-along track, and you can put that on, maybe plug it into some speakers, and jam along with me. And I would love that. I would love that. Cyber jamming. It's the new thing. It's going to be awesome. So this is Steve's Jazz Workouts. This is Steve saying keep jamming.